Hello everybody, I'm Raphael Perry and it's time for a new game today called Whispers of the Eyeless. Now, I'm going to go check if I can record the intro that plays before the menu and I'll be back in a few moments.
I remember when I was the last one, alone in the darkness. My people, descendants of those who lost the war of faith. Infidels, heretics, damned. In their exile, they wandered the eclipsed world for an age and diminished. My coven, the last of the old faith, set out on a desperate journey to return to the place of our ancestors' failure, Aranthor. To beg, to beseech aid, to seek mercy. We did not succeed. I watched as the last of my people collapsed and summoned what remained of my will to persevere. In my darkest moment, at last, I was no longer alone. I heard whispers. The dead gods from the old tales were speaking to me. They were waiting for the last, the strongest, me. Wrath lifted me from my knees. Desire warmed my body, and madness opened my eyes. They led me through the darkness and guided me to Aranthor. The city was imposing and wondrous. I had never known such vibrancy, such illumination, such teeming life. An age had passed since my ancestors were banished from Aranthor, since the Whispers left. And yet, on my arrival, I sensed longing, misery, suffering. Where is gallant valor? Where is charitable purity? Where is insightful knowledge? They have forgotten you, and many others in Aranthor. They have forgotten the dead gods. I remember when I was the last one. But I am not the last. I am the first to hear their whispers. I am your prophet. Serve me and be rewarded. We shall bring the grace and mercy of the Eyeless to all whom have the wisdom to hear them. And those who stand in our way shall fall.
And there we have it. I'll just go back, check how that was, and then, if it was okay, I'll continue. All seems to be well. I sat through the whole intro there knowing that I'd started saying, okay, here we go, just before it began, only to be that little bit too late, and decided I'm not going to do that again. Welcome to the Whispers of the Eyeless Early Access release. The game is still under active development and will receive regular content updates as we work toward full release. Whispers of the Eyeless is designed to be a challenging but forgiving game. Failure is part of the journey. You can learn more about the game and view our roadmap here. And I suspect this button, opens up a thing outside of the game. So, I suppose we got two ways to close this. There we have it. This is a game with what can only be described as a very familiar art style. And that's okay, it's part of its charm. It's my understanding that in this game we play a religious fanatic driven to the brink of madness and quite possibly beyond by old dead gods. In a game where characters are depicted with no eyes and possibly, but I don't bank on this, a slightly incorrect amount of fingers at various distances. I first became with this game a while back, many moons ago now, and I've been waiting patiently, like a cultist of the old gods, for the thing to become available. And since it's after midnight, so technically yesterday the game entered into early access, I pretty much snapped it up immediately. And I'm ready to dip in and see how things go. Settings. What do we got? It even tells you what kind of monitor I've got. How lovely. My screen's not that big. My screen is that big. Maximum frame rate unlimited. We'll leave all this as it is until I know better. We won't put on skip intro. Oh, we got a play intro button right there, so I didn't need to... Oh, well. Okay, escape, close most recent panel, space bar, enter tales, end combat turn, pause cutscene. WASD, navigate Sanctum or Aranthor. B, open the whispering tome. B for book. C for city, enter Aranthor/loadout. V, open the altar/loot bag.
Your whispered instructions. I hear them.
V for votation or devotion. H, show hide bottom bar, so H for hide. 1, enter the vault. 2, enter the reliquary. 3, enter the Hall of the Faithful, probably cultists who work for us. And 4, enter the chambers. You notice the hand looks rather nasty. Renovation mechanic unlocks, new calling generated, calling complete, new item obtained, new gift unlocked, new blessing unlocked, new follower obtained, new bugs available. Look, for now, I may decide in time that there is some of these I don't need to see, but for now, yeah, sure, leave it all going. Auto-equip blessings, let's hold off on that. So that's all good. Can I can. Excellent. These 3 symbols are hints at something. I believe they're different aspects. Let's dip our toes in and see what madness lurks beyond this main menu screen. Welcome to Whispers of the Eyeless Early Access. It is recommended to play the campaign introduction first, where you can learn the basic mechanics of the game. Now, it's my understanding that in the early access, the story preview is only a preview and we won't have access to the full mainline story of the game. Instead, Fate's Mirror mode is what will be mainly available to us during the early access period. Tales Untold Early Access Roadmap. Roguelike Tales mode, where each run unlocks new ways to play, does not contain cult management and story elements. Whereas here we have custom cult management mode, play through scenarios, challenges and endless survival modes without story elements. Play through the main campaign. I'm not sure that's allowed, is it? Story preview, I think that's just a tutorial. Once you've completed the campaign introduction, Fate's Mirror contains different game modes called shards, which offer highly replayable challenges. Tales Untold. Blank. So you want me to try this, dear game? Let's give it a go. New save? Absolute... What? We get 2 save slots only. Cultist. Easy. Profit health. Loot. Sanity plus 25%. For the cult leader looking to relax. Profit. Normal. As for gods intended. Well, this is the intended gameplay experience after all. Chosen. And if his sleeves were not red there, the arms look bare and rather like Senua from Hellblade. Profit health, loot and sanity minus 25% for those who put the pro in profit. If it's only the profit's health, loot and sanity that change on difficulty settings, I could go for this sometime later. For now though, let's listen to the whispers of the developers goading us towards this guided, intended experience. Looks like he sacrifices people. Willing individuals. 5 fish pointing towards the center of the man's chest where he's about to be cut open. And we have a little loading indicator in the bottom right there. Now I should warn you, there's been a few people reporting gameplay freezes and stuttering in this early access version. Hopefully we won't have any of that.
Aranthor, the site of my ancestors' greatest failure. An age has passed since the War of Faith, and the dead gods have all but been forgotten. Aranthor waits, yearns for their return. I will not fail. The front gate is watched. I will find my way in the dark. Well, well. Those who most need the light of the living gods are furthest from it.
Mouse over the scene to find interactable elements. I think I can see 3 of them right there, highlighted extremely blatantly. Left mouse button to activate. Activating elements may unlock actions. Activate an interactable element to continue. So we have a heart in flames, looks like burning passion but blue. Antlers, burning eyes and teeth, or a web to ensnare our foes. Let's go with the heart for now.
Desire's longing swells in my heart.
Actions are shown as text on the screen. Golden laurel skulls will advance the scene and are mutually exclusive. Left mouse button to choose an action. You may wish to search the scene fully to make sure you have found all available actions. Well, what are these?
Madness's cackling echoes in my mind.
So we can share the comfort of madness, or
Wrath's feral urges burn in my blood.
embrace the feral urges of
I
wrath.
must choose. I am the first prophet of the dead gods. I will guide their ascension.
Call them not dead gods, they do but sleep. Let's speak to the desires of these lowlifes. Promise them power, safety, sustenance, nurturing, love of the ancient gods.
You poor souls, lost and abandoned. I am not your savior, but I can show you all that has been taken from you. If you find that this life no longer suits you, seek me out. You will know the way. I have much work to do. This tunnel, it leads to the dungeons.
The dungeons beneath the city. My tale began. The gods offered their blessings and I chose accordingly. Cornered, wrath, common blessing. Damage plus 5 per attack received until next attack this combat. Blessings will make you stronger and last for the entire tale. Choose your preferred blessings to continue. Keen Eye. Common blessing. Replenish 5 health and sanity after winning combat. Loot minus 2% after winning combat. Okay. Rapid recovery. Desire. Common blessing. Special cooldown minus 2. So we have a special cooldown and a normal cooldown. And Blood Scent. Wrath. Common blessing. Critical chance plus 15%. Our critical chance is 18%. Whacking that up to a mighty 33% would be very impressive. I like the Keen Eye, but I will go for Blood Scent this time. Wait, can I have more? No. Blessings you gain are stored here. They are not active until you equip them. Right button to equip a blessing, or left button and drag the blessing to unequip. So they equip up here. Equip both blessings to continue. The Prophet's primary attributes are shown here. Health and initial block to keep the Prophet alive. Sanity is used to activate gifts. Loot modifies the total resources you recover from a successful tale. To check the cells on this level of the dungeon, left click, choose a cell to explore and continue. We have 1 Arrest, Convalesce and Recover. Treasure, gather gold for the cult, 50% chance of a combat encounter and minus 2 sanity. Blessing, receive your choice of rare blessing from the gods, 20% chance combat encounter, sure. Their dark grace, their eyes upon me always. Dark imitation, this will be for these big ones, right? Madness, rare blessing. Steal up to 10 of enemy block each time an enemy receives it. Final secrets. Desire, rare blessing. Replenish 2 health and 1% loot for each enemy action that did not deal damage. Yeah, punish the enemy stolen. Resurgent Beast, Wrath blessing. Rare blessing. Revive with 50 health if defeated. Destroys blessing. I don't know how often enemies are going to perform actions that do not deal damage to me. But if they can gain block, and blocking is a stat that... Okay, we could do with gaining some then. For now though, I'll take this. And that does go there. So this might not be passive, this might be some form of major blessing. We have a portrait, items, a sword, lycanthropy, envy, maddening reflection. So these gifts do not need to be equipped. 3 skulls for followers, a special blessing. Preservation. Sounds good. Don't know about these. Strength, cunning, and wisdom. Presumably we will attach things down here, like these, permanently. Oh, and we have a key. The crypt key, which grants us access to the exit. It can be found randomly in any event. We appear to have started with it. Upper dungeons. The echoes of cries and violent sounds emanate from deeper in the dungeons. The dangers should be minimal on the highest levels of the dungeons. Experience per event plus 5. We're getting experience. Dead drop. The whispers guide me to gold, expertly hidden behind a loose stone. Gold plus 20. Channel desire, secrets plus 5. Okay.
I am most intrigued.
Do that, apparently. How do we close this? Ah, like that. So, channel wrath, channel desire, channel madness. Okay. So we did channel desire. In an encounter, additional desire action, treasure, secrets plus 5, loot plus 10. 1 use per 20 desire ascension. Okay, so we get numbers here, which may be double figures. Encounter, additional action, treasure, whispers plus 25. Rest, health replenishment. Okay, that's good. Our health is full at the moment. And madness, additional madness action. So in encounters, it's an additional action of it, whatever type. I'll need to become more familiar with these action types to know which I would like and when. Extra relic in treasure. Good sanity recovery, whereas that's health recovery. Okay, damage. Minimum damage value is always 2. Sanity damage. We can deal damage, sanity damage to foes. Block damage deals extra damage to block. Ah, so breaking enemy block values. Counter. When an attack is received, okay. Critical chance is high. Out of 75, 33 is pretty high. Critical damage plus 6, protection, so basically an armor value. Initial block is none. Incoming damage is first dealt to block. Protection does not reduce damage to block. Residual damage decays by 10% at the end of each turn. Residual damage? So wouldn't the remainder just go to health? Or does it go and sit on the block first and then slowly go off at 10% each turn? Or are we just recovering it? Block replenishment. Same. Block decays by 10% at the end of each turn. Residual block. Oh, remaining block. I see. So block doesn't last for long. Evasion 10%. Okay, so like a dodge value. Sanity replenishment special cooldown. The special technique can trigger once. Only 10 can trigger once. 10 special has been generated. So if we get that number low, we can generate them quicker. Special replenishment. We're not getting any lifesteal, none. We have current rewards. Big book full of things we know little of. Whispers. Awakened cultists. I imagine we will learn more of this in the future, so I'll just close it now. We have nothing save this opportunity to rest. A horde of rats. Excellent. An enemy is attacking you. When options are greyed out and cannot be clicked, it means that there is an upgrade that must first be built up in the Sanctum. You can still hover over each option to learn about what they do. The aspect of wrath, damage and lifesteal, aspect of desire, special cooldown -2 is combat, initial block +5 this tail, aspect of madness, so we can just go straight to the fight with no additional effects. Requires chambers renovation 1. Same for all of them. In that case, let's fight. Combat is turn-based. The Prophet's actions are played first, followed by the enemy's. Once the turn begins, all actions will be played in sequence. Before each turn, there are several tactical decisions to consider. Hopefully we shall now be informed of these. Select the actions for the Prophet to perform. The first two actions, standard attack and meditation, are always available. The third action is granted by the prophet's weapon. Select your actions to continue. How many actions do I get to take? 2. We can drag or equip. So if we attack the rats with their 75 health as a massive pack, 12 damage, damage plus 2 until next attack, and special plus 1. So we'll build up our special. Defensive strike, damage 7, block plus 6 and a special plus 1. Sure, we'll go for that. Select your passive for this turn. The first two passives, Eye of the Gods and Maneuver, are always available. The third passive is granted by the Prophet's Armor. Witness me! 25 evasion, yeah, go, that's great. 10% critical chance, but we've got our big critical boost anyway. Eye of the Gods gives an extra 2 sanity damage. I'm not sure we're dealing lots of sanity damage to the rats. Reveal all enemy actions for the next turn. Okay, okay. So that can help us know how best to counter it. Maneuver, special plus 2, all status effects minus 1. We've got no status on us yet. Let's go Witness Me for now. Left mouse button or spacebar to start the turn. Note that you can toggle between normal and fast animations after the start turn button. So by turn do they mean round? And the rats are going to get their actions as well. Because if we're queuing up all our actions then just pressing a button to watch them all play out, this feels more like a round than a turn. What's this? Arcane Mischief. It costs 12 sanity, cooldown 1, steal 20 enemy block, not that they have any yet. I'm not sure what this means yet. Lycanthropy, Envy, and Maddening Reflection. Things that should probably be done for now. Greater foes. Let's... What's this? Dodge. Okay, they got big dodge. Alright, so we've taken our first sort of attack. Yeah, it's a round, not a turn. Okay. Your enemy also selects their actions before each turn. By default, you cannot see which actions they will select until the turn has started. Enemies do not select a passive. Each enemy has a unique passive which has a 33% chance to activate each turn. Hint, if you reveal an enemy's actions, you will be warned if their passive will activate that turn. Gifts must be activated before the turn begins. For this tale, your gifts have been chosen for you. Hint, you can change your gifts once you repair the chambers in the Sanctum. Your special technique will automatically activate when you use an attack action, any action that deals damage, while the special bar is full. Your core blessings determines which special technique you use. For this tale, your core blessing has been chosen for you. Hint, you can equip a different core blessing in the Prophet's Chambers. Again, a place we do not yet have access to. So if we want to... We've lost 1 sanity, we don't need to get 30 back. Or to lower our protection. Let us reveal enemy actions. Can I pop this up here as well? I can. So then, defensive strike, why would I... Okay, for big damage. Okay, so we go like that. Because they're going to get an action as well. I press the button, I shall press it again. And now we can see they're going Heavy Strike and Savage Brand. Trying to break through our defenses there. So we want to remove status effects. But if that's got a 1-turn duration anyway, what's the point of removing it at the end of our turn? Maybe this will happen at the beginning. Let's try it. It did. Good stuff. Oh, you poor pack of rats. What was that? Oh, we get an information panel on them. Excellent. At this point in the game, I think it's a little too early to be trying to analyse all of this and make sense of it. I feel understanding will come with familiarity. I'll stick with this. Yeah. Because I can rest after this. Ooh, they dodged. Twice! Let's go for the big dodge chance. If we go double standard. Sure. You'll notice I'm not trying any of these specials yet. I mean, that'll just win me right there. Or I can just hold off and maintain that sanity. What happened? Oh, okay. We clearly triggered a special there.
And approve.
4 gold, Ardent Devotion, and Collective Crescendo. So I get both of these, or I get to select one? I get to select one. Sanity Replenishment +8, or Special +6 per enemy, Special Activation. Sure, we can go with that for now. The occupant within is long deceased. I found his company agreeable. So we can rest to regain health. And lose a bit of treasure. Meditate, we're fine on sanity for now. Reorganize to get more. Okay, we're going to rest for the treasure for now. This event is an exit. For the tutorial tale, there is only one level. Return to the Sanctum with your spoils, or delve further into the depths of the dungeon. We only get to leave at this point. The enemies in the lower levels grow increasingly dangerous, but the rewards may be greater. 100% chance for combat encounter. Then let's have at it. Leftover. Ooh, nasty monster. Okay. Aspect of Wrath. Aspect, we can't do any of these, can we? We need renovations. Then let us fight. This hideous remaining leftover remnant of a former time. This relic of antiquity. This foul abomination. Actually, we should probably worship it. Right. Steal 6 enemy health. Sounds good. We want a defensive thing there. So, it has a heavy strike, which can apply bleed. Repentance gives it 20 block. Not today, gives it +4 special. Enemies have specials too. Okay, so if we keep our defense high, sure. Ooh, it's got a good dodge, but so have we. Nothing negative. Let's see what it's going to do. We'll keep these as is. +1 up to 1 extra. I should equip this, shouldn't I? There we go. Right. Sanity is high, so we should go for physical damage. It has 2 passives, critical negation. Oh, if that triggers, that's nasty. Oh well. Let's play around. Nice, well struck. This foe may not last long against us. Taste our wrath. Then we fight. Oh, can we do each of them? We can. Interesting. We're also pretty much at the end of this fight, so there we go. See?
Another victory.
Sounds almost bored. Giddiness. +2 per gift activated. Or Ravenous Beast. Sure. Exit the dungeons to travel to the Sanctum. Hint. In future tales to the dungeons, you can travel to the lower levels where you will encounter more difficult enemies and greater rewards. We have achieved victory. We got 5 secrets, 29 gold, 5% faith, 15% insight, 120 experience to level up the prophet, and a Gambeson, which may or may not appear on our character model. It's early access, it probably won't. Turtle stance passive, counter +2. Block and oh, that all looks good. We are victims of our pride, and the whispers of the gods left us. Are the words of the last prophet. Stride on past, pacing through this vast chamber. An old book lies upon the altar, with symbols we recognize. Meanings we devise, believing we understand. We know not if this is true or false.
Mankind's destiny is in my hands.
The Sanctum is the headquarters of your cult. Your cultists can be seen in the Sanctum, and will begin each day working in the room you have assigned them. If they are unassigned, they will congregate in the central chamber and generate whispers. The Sanctum is large. Move around with W, A, S, and D, or click the direction arrows on the screen. Note, hotkeys such as W, A, S, and D are disabled during tutorial pop-ups. The cult's resources are shown here. Hover over each to learn more. Whispers are gathered by awakened and idle cultists, primarily used in sacrifices. Can also be used in events and raids, and we're gaining 20 a day currently. Awakened. Those in Aranthor that hear the dead gods. 5 awakened generates a whisper each day. Awakened may not be cultists. They might be cults outside the sanctuary, cult members who are feeding us with their faith. Cultists, unassigned 4, total 4. Main workforce of the Sanctum, can also be used in sacrifices and raids. There's a gaping hole in the floor there that we will possibly repair at some point, or perhaps we'll just leave it there. Maybe that's a sacrificial pit we will cast people down into. Gold. Currency for buying and selling other resources on the black market. Can also be used for bribes in events and raids. Supplies. Used to repair, expand rooms, and equip disciples. Secrets are used for interactions in the city and for espionage. Relics are used for renovations, artifacts, and the strongest improvements. Successful tales, callings, and writings will generate insight. Once the insight bar is full, a revelation will be available. The insight bar might look rather familiar. 3 key metrics of the cult's status are shown here: faith, needs, and notoriety. So faith is the candle. Hover the mouse over each to learn more. Faith is a representation of your cult's conviction and belief in the dead gods. Each cultist lowers faith by 2%. Higher levels of faith reduce needs rate of increase. So the more cultists we have, the harder it will be to build up faith, because there may be dissent among the ranks. Questions are being asked. Needs: lightning bolts that look suspiciously like arrows, all pointing in towards the head. The cult's physical and spiritual cravings increases faster with lower levels of faith. At 100%, your cultist will issue a demand. And notoriety: Aranthor's awareness of your cult. When it reaches 100%, a raid will be dispatched to investigate the Sanctum. So, like XCOM base takes, but the defensive ones. No tutorial about this. Chambers. Oh, where's our 4 directional arrows? Down? No. I'm not seeing the on-screen buttons to navigate around. Oh, wait. There is a down into this pit. This room will unlock after 2 tails. This room will unlock after 2. Ooh. Hold on. First, choose a district to travel to. Select Old Town to continue. Or could I... No, apparently I'm doing that now. Wait. Wait. How do I get... Apparently I don't. Okay, we're going to Old Town. Make note of resources you can find in this district. Events in Old Town will increase notoriety by 1%. There is 10 awakened, 5 secrets, 10 insight. Once a district is selected, it's time to depart. Fret. And other districts.
The so-called Wall of the Worthy looms over Old Town. Such arrogance.
I travelled to the boroughs. Gentle orange light spilled from the boarded-up windows of the most dilapidated homes. I glimpsed the shadows of many dispossessed moving within. Thick skin gives 4 protection. Look, we may need it. Feasting. Lifesteal +2. Again, tempting. These appear to be all combat based so far. Rapid recovery makes our special cooldown trigger more often. Bloodbath. Critical damage +6. I'm good with the protection for now. Oh, wait a moment. Tales in the city are different from in the dungeon. You can move through each region freely to collect the available resources. Move to the cultist event with a left click to continue. Hint: right click changes the route the prophet will take to distant events. That's okay, but I want to put on my defensive item that I gained. Awakened in the street. Their eyes met mine, and a silent understanding was formed. They will find their way to the Sanctum. We have gained a cultist. Beware the monitored grounds. These zones are watched, and you may be attacked when moving through them. Combat in monitored grounds does not reward experience or blessings. This is the exit for the tale. You can return to the Sanctum or move on to the next region in Old Town. Later regions will have more difficult enemies but greater rewards. We have a thing. Not this. Not this. Where is our Gambison? Is it gone? Was it only with us for the... Did I need to equip it in the sanctuary? Well. Fortune. I plundered the wantonly avaricious, gaining 20 gold. More secrets may be good, sure, let's go for it.
I like these.
Yes, this way. A thief. Looks like we're fighting. I won't try and activate any aspect because I can't. Am I happy with these? You know what? Let's find out what he's up to. Music's a bit more cheery. He's coming at us with a grappling hook. Oh, something defensive there. Trickery. Doesn't say it's going to activate. So we go for Witness Me, which apparently makes people miss us with their attacks a lot. Let's strike. I'm reasonably happy with this rotation for now. Okay. We steal a little health. And then fight. Oh, I should really be equipping this, shouldn't I? Can I do that now? I can, disturbingly. Fight's nearly over, so let's just stick it... Ooh, he's looking exhausted there. I see that change in enemy state. Oh wait, it's a she. I'm not just saying that because of the boobs. I was realising the general body outline. The shoulders to hips ratio and things like that. Ooh, bit of colour there. Interesting. Let's get some sanity back. Wait. That way round. Ooh, you're going dodgy this time, okay. And then, if we stick a normal attack on there, go with that, we've probably done it.
My tale continues.
Playful Indulgence. Corrode, +3 per evasion. Oh, okay. -1 damage. Damage -1 per corrode. Corrode -1 per attack activation. Sure, let's go with that. And equip it. Go to here. We will gather some supplies. And it seems we must travel through. Oh, I see. We travel through like that. Wild dog will fight a dog. Bad dog. That bad dog's looking a bit like a Muppet, isn't it? I'm thinking of a particular Muppet, but I can't remember his name. Okay, we want to be removing status effects. Nice. Look, it's a dog. It's hard to hit, okay? Ooh. And it's corroding. Excellent stuff. Well, we'll go heavy on the defense again and strike at it. Ooh. I'm not sure what will happen if we deplete enemy sanity. When sanity is less than 10, passive is disabled. Oh, I see. There are reasons for going heavy on sanity damage. You know what? Sure. We're not doing this for the reveal, we're doing this for the sanity damage. Although, howling recovers sanity apparently. Let's remove that bleed from ourselves.
I suffer no fools.
Oh. There we go.
Onwards then.
And it's just slinking away with its tail between its legs. Lasting Vigor. Block replenishment +5. We don't have any block to replenish, unfortunately, so we're going to take this instead. And then I think we're all done here. A thief. Let's fight. If we go heavy on the sanity damage to begin with, sure. Ow. So we want them to witness our power, the strength the dead gods give us, to totally miss with our attacks. Okay, let's throw in a meditation there, then a defensive sword strike. Stick with that. Okay. Oh, you're being... There's your tricky. Okay, okay. Well, if we just go like that, we can do all of these now if we want to, I see. But we're not going to. Can I? I can't. I can't drag them between the buttons themselves. Okay, we'll stick with that. And we need more of your health. So what do we do with these? Do we... I think they're just in. Ah, so we can use lycanthropy more often. Another 1 or 2 rounds and we've won this one.
I ought to lower my expectations.
Critical damage +6. Not that we're getting... we're getting some. Sure, we'll go with some... leave the burrows. Continued for market commons. The enemies will be more dangerous, but the rewards may be greater. Recommended level 5. We're not level 5. We don't even know what level we are. Probably level 1. So let us return to the Sanctum. We are victorious. The sun
I'm
sets
unused
once
to the
again.
security the Sanctum affords.
New or ongoing? I don't know the difference. So, the Prophet's Journal. Fulfill these tasks for the gods. So these are quests. Cultist letters. Requests, demands, and opportunities from your cultists. Fulfill these optionally or ignore them as you see fit. What have we got?
It is good that some chose to follow me to the Sanctum. Now they must earn their keep.
The vault has been repaired and can be used to establish relations with the black market in Aranthor. Complete Vault Renovation 1. Okay. The reluctant refugees. Prophet, the remains of a forsaken rabble you encountered on your journey to the Sanctum have graced us with their presence, seeking asylum. Do they seek to serve their betters, or is it the delusion of hope that brings them here? Does your invitation still stand? The invitation stands, or we could say unfortunately it just expired. Their hope makes some tantalizing offerings to the Flaming One. It would give desire and secrets. Well, we'll take the extra cultists for now. New and ongoing. What? I don't... Okay.
It is good that some chose to follow me to the Sanctum.
Vault. Complete renovation 1. How am I to do that? What are you doing here? Bless cultist. Uncertainty grows in this cultist's heart and mind. Offering them a blessing from one of the gods to reassure them... offer them a blessing from one of the gods to reassure them and prevent discontent in the cult. Blessing of Wrath gives Wrath +1 and Needs -5. Our Needs at 21% is high. Blessing of Desire gives Desire +1 and Notoriety -5%. At 6% it's not that bad. Blessing of Madness would give Madness +1 and Faith. Let's go Wrath for now. Let him be angry. And now, how do we complete Vault Renovation 1? I don't want to depart. I want to go back. No. This is new. Right, can I... I can. Excellent. What's this big red exclamation mark? Reliquary. Hall of the Faithful. What's this? Vault, windowed wall. We have... Requires 10 desire ascension. Supplies -2. This customization needs to be purchased first. Well, how do I do that? Oh, don't need to close that preview. Right, okay, what's this? Main altar unlocks after 2 tails. So if we take this away again... Unlock after 2 tails, so we can't do it just yet. The vault. You can access the renovations of the vault to improve this room's functionality and unlock new mechanics. Well, it's not doing very much at the moment. The first vault renovation allows cultists to be assigned to the vault. Complete the first vault renovation to continue. Well, apparently the cult really wants me to do this. And who am I to deny them their desires?
Augmentations for the vault.
Left click to assign cultists. Okay, so we can assign cultists. Let's put 1 in here. I don't think it matters who. The room expansion gives 2 cultist slots. Expands the vault so more cultists can be assigned. I think I should hold off. Renovate. Wait. Passive bonus of desire. Are these mutually exclusive? I'm not so sure. This is available, these are not. Let's hold off and see what else is available. That looks new of the doorway. I like that. What else? What are you trying to show me here, game? After 3, after 1. I see them up here. After 2. What is this? Vault window wall. Oh.
The Sanctum is alive for the first time in an age.
Okay. And what will this do? Gives extra faith, apparently. Excellent. I don't want preview. I want... the bar back. The bar is not... Well, that's annoying. Okay. Is that it? The bar is back where it belongs. So let's sling another cultist in the vault. I didn't see anyone here disappear to go into the vault. We do have the black market, which we can buy supplies, secrets, and relics. Gold and notoriety. We do have some gold with 10 income per day. What are these? I'm not sure what these indicate. We don't seem to be able to interact with them. Okay. The Horned Wolf's Blessing. What do these cost? What are these, Abyssal Visions, Void Hymns, Dark Insight, Dark Revelry. Do these have a cost? Or is it like a passive I can just have one activated? So if I just select this, for example, requires desire renovation of a vault. I see. So they do have requirements. Okay. And we have many things down here. In the chambers, the Prophet, skill points. The Prophet is earned. Can be spent here to increase his attributes. Hint, every 5 skill points spent on a single attribute lets the Prophet equip a permanent blessing. View and equip equipable items. Yes, about that. View and equip available gifts. View and equip available core blessings. We have a gambeson which we would like to wear. There we go. Excellent stuff. Weapons, trinkets. Yep, we got everything there. Right. So envy. We go gluttony, protection, damage -1, this combat, 25 70. Sure. Where's that going to go? Is that going to go? Where did it go? Oh, I see. Right. Okay. So we want you and you. No. We don't want. We want lycanthropy, gluttony, and no envy. Why? Okay, that's odd. Wait. Oh, is that it? That's it. I see now. As for special, preservation, protection +4, sanity damage +4, force. Okay, and then followers, just nothing special yet. Okay. 5 skill points. We are level 5. We can put skill points into loot? No. Okay, how do we assign us? That's how. Strength, cunning, and wisdom. Okay, let's go 1 in strength, 1 cunning, 1 wisdom, 1 cunning, 1 wisdom. I see. And when all 5 fingers are done, there we go. That's our skill points done. Excellent. Renovation. Forbidden bookshelves. Unlocks aspects of the gods. Before each combat event, the prophet may attempt to embody an aspect of one of the gods to gain combat bonuses. Let's renovate the bookshelves and the
Arcana
cult
for my chambers.
It's something. Actions. What we equip and unequip actions? Or are these just showing us the actions that various weapons and armor will grant us, which we do not yet have available to us? And blessings. A good few. Do we have to earn these, unlock these somehow? These look like they shouldn't all be available right now. What does the Chambers want us to do with the Prophet? Yes, we've equipped our armor. So what are you oh, I've moused over it. Fine, okay. Now, Aranthor, the altar, Whispering Tome, and writings. Let's go once more into the city. Fret. Consecutive
I hear
tales.
Such revelations. Would that their meaning did not elude me.
Consecutive tales to the same district increase enemy activity. Fret increases the chance for enemies from a higher tier to appear, and increases by 2 each day. So we want to go to this one, where there is potentially 4 relics, 10 experience, and 5 insight, with a leftover and a horde of rats in here. Let's give it a go.
The shadows. I have known them since birth.
So he goes down here alone each time, with a book of cultist materials. My tale began. The gods offered their blessings and I chose accordingly. Thick skin. Pure rage. Bloodbath. Vulnerable sight. Apply mania plus 6 per activation. Apply mania plus 6 per enemy special activation. Enemy specials don't happen that long, and the fights don't last that long at this point. Critical chance and evasion, minus 10 per mania. Mania minus 1 per attack. So it does appear that every condition has a deterioration or fall off and doesn't last for long. Bloodbath, critical damage plus 6. We're back down to our 18% critical, so we've lost our bonus we had in the first mission. Apply 2 bleed on critical. We're not doing lots of criticals, so let's just go for protection plus 4. And equip it. We have 1 channel desire available. Blessing. Sure. Sanctified servant. Divine blessings bestowed. Glorious. Furious climax. Is a desire blessing. Twisted smile is a madness blessing. Reduce enemy passive activation chance by 25%. Oh, that's good. Majestic form. Block plus 6 per attack. Disable and cap. That's good as well. These are all good. Special replenishment plus 2, so that'll just happen faster, right? I want to go with this one. I really do. There we go. Opportunity. Arrest. Treasure. Treasure.
Damp, dark, disgusting.
We won't take the extra secrets. So I think I discovered a hidden laboratory with shelves lining its walls, containing numerous flasks and beakers filled with alchemical concoctions. In the center of the room, a wooden table with fastened metal restraints and deep crimson stains stood testament to the atrocities and horrors that had befallen many. Let's search this place. My search revealed an empty flask that filled with red liquid when I lifted it for inspection. The pain in my hand alerted me that it was my blood that had been siphoned into the flask. And with that loss of health, we are now going to rest. Hooray! A scavenger wants to fight us. He's got a crowbar. Awesome, let's do him in. Let's see if we can channel the aspect of desire. Aspect succeeded. Special cooldown -2, this combat only. Awesome. Well, we got some specials. Hit him with the Sanctum -12. You know what? Gluttony? Sure. He's got a defensive posture he can use. Let's see what he's doing next turn. Oh, what was that button under there? His Sanctum is wrecked, by the way. We should focus that down hard. Channel Desire. Ooh. Enemy special management. No. Protection +6. Sanity +8. Oh, that's good, yeah. Pain is pleasure. I don't know about that. Tit for tat. Apply the corrosion. Old Faith offering. Let's go defensive posture.
This will be fun.
Throw that in there. Turtle stance, sure. Ooh, hello. Doing magic on him now. He's doing big sanity damage with that crowbar. Don't like it. Not sure where his high sanity damage is coming from. Sure, we can go for high protection and go maneuver. Oh, have we... That's replaced our other armor skill. Okay. Fight. I think we're going to pull a maddening reflection. Oh, he threw nails and crap at us. Okay. Steal a bit of health. I mean, we're going to fight here at rest after this one anyway. Our sanity is terrifyingly low, so we want that in there. Wait. Put it second. Big Bosh. Got some sanity back. We're going to need that. I think we'll need to do that again. Right. Probably should have squandered some of our own there. But we are doing okay at the moment. Just keep building up that sanity. Although we'll get some back when we rest anyway. Prevented, disabled. Okay, excellent. So we'll throw in a regular attack there now. We'll start working his health down as his sanity is nice and low. Ooh, completely depleted. Now what happens? Well, he got some back, but he is looking pretty crippled. Throw in a little extra damage there, at the cost of our own sanity. And our special is triggering again. I mean, he isn't doing any nasty status, so we can just keep up the pressure. I am aware I'm not varying my combat moves too much at the moment. But it feels like I've got a good combination for now against this particular foe. He's what? He's dumping his pack and legging it? Ah, he's defeated. 4 gold and Ravenous Beast, critical damage +2 per attack. Yeah, until next critical attack. Oh, I see, so every attack that isn't a critical gives an extra 2 critical damage until we get one. Or counter +10 if no actions deal damage. You know what? Maybe. The Deputy Warden should be more careful in securing his post. We can restore health, restore sanity, we need to do that. And we have the key out of here. Well, before we depart, there is one more chamber we should enter. I alleviated a greedy guardsman of their ill-gotten gains. And now I shall depart. So, the enemy indications aren't exact, they're more... there's a high chance of these. Horde of rats? Okay, we'll just straight up fight them. Keep our turtle stance because it's just really good. We don't have enough non-damaging skills here to make that special any good. So we'll just fight and do a little damage to begin with. So what I could do, say, is that. And get a lot back and trigger the special thing, right? So that should have given me counter +10. We have counter 12. So now... so it goes on the bottom and pushes them up. I see. Now we're good. We'll fight some rats. And they will fight us back. In a surge of evil hate, we want to remove the bleed. Let's do it. Well, none of our attacks dealt damage, so we should get counter again. I don't know if this is a running total now. But we'll armor up. Oh no, we're bleeding. Oh, that's a good way of preventing us from using our armor.
She cannot be denied. They were nothing.
And now they are less than nothing. So we get our reward. And we depart. I think we're done. We can continue. Yeah, let's live really dangerously. I alleviated a greedy guardsman of their ill-gotten gains. We got the key. Excellent. The gods approved my progress. Majestic form. Disables counter mine or the enemies. Yeah, we'll just go with that. And we'll go rest. A lunatic. Let's teach her the true meaning of madness. Ooh, she's lost a finger there. Probably eaten it herself. these are all relatively good. Let's go with that. Ooh, she's got a biting attack. Intimidate? Yeah, fine. We can mess her up. I mean, we don't... Ooh, she does look very happy before she attacks there. Alright. Let's steal some of her health. I'm not sure I'm using these correctly. Oh. Let's whack that in there as well. There we go. Oh, she laughed and screamed at us. Let's armor up and fight. Oof. I mean, she's mad anyway. But it costs us 25 sanity to reduce enemy sanity by 12? Ugh, no thank you. Not yet, anyway. What's this button? Enable autoplay. Probably not wise for now. Not until I've got a better idea what I'm doing. Right. We're having that. Do we do that anyway?
Oh,
no, we don't.
I will have vengeance.
Let's see. Ardent Devotion. We'll take some sanity replenishment. And then we will recover some sanity. Which we didn't seem to particularly recover. We weren't down to 1%. We'll get that though. Okay. Negligent or deliberate, the supplies are now ours. And now let's go. The Candleman. The Candleman. Well, Candleman, face me if you dare. Raging Insight. Okay. Let's swap that for that. Oh, actually we're very low on sanity. Oh, so's he, but that's another matter. Was he trying to... Oh. Alright, let's steal some health. Throw in an attack there, that's all good. Yeah, sure. Well, Candleman. Let's get a bit of protection. And struggle on. We need some sanity replenishment after this round. As ours is now shockingly low. In fact, he may have the saner mind of the two of us. Especially if we keep doing stuff like that. I like the indicators of how much damage he's going to do. Okay. We'll fight on. I think we're okay for now. Our sanity level is enough because this is our last fight in the area. Okay. Well, I can just do this, right? Or I can just hit him. We're both sorely wounded.
This will not be my end.
Indeed, but rather a beginning. I'll just take that for now and depart. This tale has run its course. We've got 70 gold, 1 supply, 6 relics, 15 insight, 5 faith. I wonder if faith can go above 100 in that case. Probably not. Ooh.
These cultists test my patience.
So,
the cultists have the gall to make demands of me, as though I do not serve the gods themselves. I must not kill them.
The reliquary has been restored. Sacrifices will allow you to wield the power of the dead gods. Complete the feast sacrifice to increase faith. Prophet. One of the cultists wishes to make an offering of gold, likely in an attempt to curry your favor. We can accept the tithe. We can instruct them. The dead god's favor cannot be purchased with gold. Discipline this misguided fool. It would reduce the needs of the cult. Complement their desires. Desire is here, right? There we go.
The cultists have the gall to make demands of me, as though I do not serve the gods themselves.
Sacrifice. Okay.
I must not kill them.
And we can renovate here. Unlocks faith sacrifices, unlocks prayers that increase faith. Let's improve the abyssal altar.
Our Sanctum, anointed by the gods.
Prayers are now available. I presume we... Insufficient cultists in the reliquary. Well, how do we add cultists to the reliquary? Well, for starts, let's make a feast. To consume, revel, intoxicate.
A convocation of the cult.
So that's on cooldown now. We have a cultist who... Yes, I know. Let me... Let us bless this cultist with a blessing of madness. Wait, no, our faith is very high. Desire, then.
A private space for prayer and reflection.
1 skill point. Let's put it in strength. I know I could pile everything in 1 stat. I'm holding off a little on that for now. Items. We've got nothing special. Renovation. Oh, that requires a lot of relics, I see. 180. We have a lot of this resource. Whispers.
Our Sanctum, anointed by the gods.
There we go. What are you trying to show me, game? Okay. Goes up to 1. Yeah. Up to 2. So now we just mouse over all those so I can look at those later. More things. How do we... Ah. 2 in the reliquary, 2 in the vault. So you 2 are working here, I presume? Our total cultists are 9. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Where do we see the ones who are working down here? I don't believe we do. We'll have to work that out. But I think I've played for a decent amount of time. What's this? Writings.
So it begins.
A revelation. The gods call me to service. My opportunity to guide their ascension and spread their influence is nigh. Open the insight panel and complete the revelation. Where's the insight panel? Here. The first artifact. They want me to click on this one. The story of the old town begins here. Prophet. Seek our acolyte. Bring them
The
home.
gods send me in search of our newest recruit. But this will be no mere cultist.
That was not
I am drawn to one
read.
who has already awakened and begun the gods' work in advance of my arrival. Earth, wood, decay, an apothecary. Outcasts, banished from the Purity District. But which of them is the awakened I seek?
Do we get to click on things now? I think this one with all the tentacles. Just saying.
She seems pleased to see me, expectant. The digits of her withered wooden arms are stained and charred. An herbalist. These are not indolent people. Why do they idle the hours away? Calloused hands, broad build, a labourer. His face is impassive, but his eyes observe me closely and burn with intelligence. A sarcophagus. How did they acquire such an object in Old Town? And is it occupied? An ebon rose, suspended within a fine glass display, an ingredient of considerable value. Operating by candlelight in the dead of night. How have you acquired such esoterica in Old Town? They had a relationship with the caretakers, Old Town's little criminal coterie, though their relationship has soured of late. They do not explain why.
I should have done this first.
I am the first prophet of the so-called dead gods. They have sent me to you. Does this trouble you? The old woman is perturbingly candid. Her partner is more cautious and reserved. They are both awakened, and thus untroubled by my proclamation.
2 for the price of 1. Recommend candor, entice their curiosity.
Well, this has been most enjoyable. But the gods call me to service, so I will be going now.
Oh?
Unless there was anything else you wanted to tell me. Their curiosity is piqued. The couple tells me that the whispers drive them, give them purpose in a way their old district could not. They're impelled to seek enigmatic curios, though they have not managed to acquire them. Do not fear. former adherents of purity. I will find you your trinket.
Adherents. Is that it? We don't get to invite
I
the
was sent
sanctuary now?
to find a single awakened. Now I have two. Each is driven by the whispers to acquire an object of power. This is no simple errand the gods have sent me on. She tells me she has always heard voices calling to her. I empathize. But now they are accompanied by a vision of murky waters and a shape she cannot discern. The old town docks?
Is that going to be a tale or part of this? Oh, I get to click on things.
Before I arrived in Aranthor, I often dreamt of the enigmatic, nourishing waters that flow from the God's Bed summit.
Clicking on the land does nothing.
It is my duty as prophet to guide and educate our faithful. This task is crucial and effortless for one such as myself. Although...
Then we must dive.
It is frigid. Gods! Many have perished in these waters. I hear screams, echoing through time. My ancestors. This is no ordinary skull. I sense a remnant of an adherent of knowledge. How long have you waited in these waters?
That's one of
This
the
man's
answers.
vision, a petrified fragment of the Tree of Purity. He stole the fragment before his banishment and hid it. Once in Old Town, he arranged for the caretakers to smuggle it to him. Evidently, they were successful, but there was a disagreement regarding their fee. The abandoned ward, home of the caretakers. This is where the laborer made his deals.
I wanted to check.
Such a brazen display. The inspection enforcers must be firmly in their pockets. This guard will be easy to dispatch, but it will not be quiet. There will no doubt be others inside.
So be it. And here we go.
Too easy. But others will come. I must make haste.
We get what we came
The
for,
Tree of
and
Purity.
then depart.
You have each led me to a corrupted fetish of a living god. But there is one god omitted from our collection. Observe. We are drawn to each other for divine purpose. And our purpose is revealed. A valor warrior, banished to Old Town. I see. The gods dispatch me to assemble an artifact, a desecrated idol of all three living gods. Now, for the final corrupted fetish, the skin of valor. This broken man does not react to my presence. He keeps his faith, but where is his god?
Don't have that sword. Well, it's coming for a book, isn't it? Although, let's look at everything.
A son of valor, banished. His powerlessness must torment him. A fine weapon. Its idleness is disgraceful. A warrior's journal. So many deeds recorded. So many choices made. Regrets. He does not embrace the web, nor the changes he has been privileged to make.
So we can restore his honor, tempt his ego, or wield his regrets. If he's an old warrior who's been cast aside, retired, He will have regrets. Friends he saw fall by his side in action. Foes he slew. He will have pride. Honor is an interesting way for Roth. And it may be the way he serves the cult greatest.
A warrior should die in battle. His blood for my strength, his flesh for our purposes. It is assembled. There is only one final step.
We don't have much to click on.
She is a true believer. A pragmatic and intelligent individual. An amalgam of the corrupted living god relics. How satisfying.
He is more active and willing. She is more cautious. We should probably teach her first.
You will complete the final ceremony, Cecily. Leave your former life behind and join the service of the dead gods. All that is required of you is everything.
I see. So he would have sacrificed her. The violent death of a former son of Valor in his own home has caught the attention of the caretakers who have begun investigating the incident. The prophet chose how to interact with the banished Puritan couple. The ancient curio lay beneath the haunted wave. So this is all choices we made and did not make, and the way it played out. I don't know if we can click on others, change our mind, change the way it played out, but it happened, right? So now, what happens? Look inside and see the power of the dead gods. So we can move this, or it just is here. 15 insight a day. The altar. New tasks are available. Will unlock after one tale. So we got all our numbers here, which we're not fully aware of the meaning yet. Cyric. Okay, so this appears to be knowledge, lore, information. This appears to be numbers. A summary of everything down there. Okay, well, I do think... What are you trying to show me this time, game? We haven't gained an additional cultist, so it's more the awakened. 8.
The Sanctum is alive for the first time in an age.
I do feel it's time to end the episode here. I hope you've all enjoyed this one, new though it may be, and I'll look forward to seeing you all in the next episode. For now though, I'll bid you all a fond farewell. Be careful out there and don't let the cultists get to you. They can be a pretty deranged lot. Goodbye.